Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, guys. This is a video continuing what we did before. So we covered quite a few of the letters, and actually we're on the last one today now. So if you remember, we covered all of these, we've done all of these. So this is like the main sort of tree, right? So ba originally comes for ilsaq, and then also comes for various other meanings. So al-dharf, بدل عوض مصاحبة قسم تبعيد تعدية سبب عن استعانة استعلاء and takid. Right, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 we've done so far. We're on the 13th one now. Right, so these are all of them: ilsaq, isti'ana, sababiyya, ta'diyya, عوض. If you haven't watched these videos, I suggest check them out, watch them, because we've done these ones. All right, we've covered them in quite a lot of detail, and it's just going to be something which is very, very useful for you guys if you guys want to understand how letters work in the Arabic language and how you translate them in different places. All right, this is going to be something very useful for you, so I would suggest check these out. Okay, so today's one that we're going to be covering is the final one, takid. Right, so we've got one to cover today, inshallah. So what is what is this then? So takid, basically, takid, if I write this down over here, takid means emphasis, right? So takid has the meaning of emphasis. So when we say this comes for emphasis, what we basically mean is that this comes in the Arabic sentence to give meaning of something, but to have the meaning of like definitely it's occurred, right? So something which is really, really sure that it has happened. Now, for example, like if I say this, laysa al-kitabu ليس الكتاب بجيد. Okay, ليس الكتاب بجيد. So over here, what you have over here is the ba. Ba over here. This is the ba which comes for takid now. Now in takid, what you basically do is you don't translate it. Okay, so you don't translate the ba, but you have to give some sort of emphasis in the sentence about this ba, right? So it's not translated, but you have to give some sort of emphasis. So if I was to translate something like this, right? So from a Turkey point of view, right, laysa al-kitab jayyid is the same roughly as laysa al-kitab jayyidan. All right, so jayyidan. Now, this is obviously the ism, right? The ism of laysa, and jayyidan is the khabar of laysa. Okay, ism and the khabar. But what you notice is over there, the word jayyid has a kasra, right? It's majroor, yeah. But it's not really majroor, because when we treat something as emphasis, they also call this, and a lot of people don't like calling this zaida, right? They call this ba zaida. Now many of the mufassirin have actually disliked using this kind of a word. They say it's best not to call it zaida. It's best to call it takid, because zaida tends to give the meaning that there's things in the Quran which are excess, and that is obviously not true. And what this ba basically does, if you notice, it gives kasra to this word, but because this word is zaida, it's as though it's not there, right? It's as though it's not there. So if it's not there, this word is said to be in the place. It's supposed to be in the place of nasab, mansoob, right? So it's considered to be nasab because khabar, isn't it? Khabar of laysa is mansoob. So this word is going to be treated as being mansoob in the place of lays, the khabar of laysa, right? So it's the khabar of laysa, it's mansoob, but it's simply mansoob with two kasras due to the ba. So when we say something is zaida, we mean that when it comes to like tarkib, it has an effect on the word after it, but in its place, it's unchanged. So ليس الكتاب بجيد and ليس الكتاب جيدا are both the same. Only difference is when you translate these two, you're going to translate the first one with more emphasis. So for instance, the second one, ليس الكتاب جيدا, the book is not good. ليس الكتاب بجيد, the book is definitely not good. It's more of an emphasis there, right? So you got this kind of like emphatic meaning inside the sentence. All right. So once you've understood this, let's look at there's 4 scenarios for this now. Okay, so there's 4 scenarios for this. Okay, what are the 4 scenarios then? So the first scenario is it comes in the place of a fa'il. Number 1. Okay, number 2, it comes in the place of a maf'ul bihi. Number 3, it comes in the place of a mubtada. And number 4, it comes in the place of a khabar. Right? So, fa'il, maf'ul bihi, mubtada, khabar. Like for example, in this case, this is a typical example of the takid coming in the place of a khabar. As in, jayidan is originally the khabar of laysa. It's appeared in the location of the khabar. So let's look at some examples from the Quran to try and make this a bit more clear. So Allah says in the Quran, وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا. Okay, وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا. So notice what's happened over here. So over here, this is the original word, كَفَى بِاللَّهِ. Right, so you're going to obviously give a kasra there. Billahi shahidan. So when you translate this, the way that you translate it is you treat the word Allah as being the fa'il. So you would actually translate it like this. You would say, Kafa Allahu shahidan. Yeah. Kafa Allahu, this is the fa'il. Right, and this is the, tamyizo, where you're going to be. So the point is over here, originally this was kafallahu shahidan. And then the ba has actually now transformed the dhamma into a kasra because that's what ba'as do. But when you translate it, there's going to be no difference. You're not going to say, it's sufficient with Allah as a witness. No, you say, Allah is sufficient as a witness. Yeah, kafa billahi shahid. Alright, so that's the example of fa'il. Alright, example of a maf'ul. Alright, so let's just make some space, I think, down here. Alright, so Allah says in the Quran, وَخُزِّي إِلَيْكِ بِجِذْعٍ نخلة. وهزي إليك بجذع النخل. Actually, I should have made this red, shouldn't I? Okay. Right. So, what's the maf'ul bihi is actually over here. This is the maf'ul bihi. Right? So, this bijid'i النخلة, okay? This word over here is actually the maf'ul bihi. Right? So this ba has given this a kasra. So maf'ul bihis normally are normally mansub, right? Mansub with the nasab. So this would actually have been like this, وَهُزِّي إِلَيْكِ جِذْعًا. It's supposed to be there. جِذْعًا نخلة. جذع النخلة وهزي إليك جذع النخلة. So huzzi, shake towards yourself. جذع النخلة, the trunk of the date palm. Alright, so over here, what's happened? This word over here, because of the ba now, the fath has changed to a kasra, but this is still mansoob. We still treat this as the mansoob because it's still what we call the maf'ul bihi. Right, and the ba is simply takid, emphasis. Alright, so this is another example. I'm mubtada one now. Right, mubtada one. So the mubtada example, for example, is بحسبك درهم. بحسبك dirham. So again, originally this word would have been hasbuka. Dirham. Right, hasbuka dirham. So what's happened over here? So over here, what's basically happened is that this entire word is the mubtada, right? And this has changed, right? So hasbuka is mubtada, put a meme there for mubtada, and dirham is the khabar. Right? So when you translate this bihasbika, do not say with your sufficiency or with you being sufficient is a dirham. No, it means hasbuka dirham. What a dirham is sufficient for you. Like if you say to someone, look, it's enough. You don't need 2 dirhams. 1 dirham is enough for you. Hasbuka dirham. Bihasbika dirham. So emphasis. Indeed, a dirham is enough for you. Right. So over here, this is the word. Right. Hasbuka. And finally, the khabar one. Right. The khabar. So let's bring this bit down there. Laysa alaysa Allahu bi ahkam al-hakimin. So over here as well, same thing over here has happened. You got ba, and this ba has given kasra, and this ba is basically, this is where it's the khabar, right? So bi ahkam, like we done in the example above over here, laysa al-kitabu bi jayyidin, right? The same thing happens over here, right? This will be considered to be like a person saying alaysa Allahu ahkamal hakimin. Ahkamal, and ahkam is the khabar of laysa, and khabars of laysas are mansoob, nasab. Right, it's got nasab. So alaysa Allahu bi ahkamil hakim. So when we translate this, we're going to translate it as alaysa Allahu, isn't Allah bi ahkamil hakimin, the most decisive of the rulers, the most powerful of the rulers in his decision. Ahkam al-hakim. So you don't translate it as with. No, you don't say with. Right, this is Zaida. Now, clearly, why does Allah use this in the Quran, and why does Allah say Huzi ilayka bijid, and why does Allah say Kafa billahi shahidan? There are clearly other deeper sort of like implications to this. Okay? So, for example, I'll just give an example of this, and the others you can check out in the tafsir. For example, this Huzi ilayki bijid in-nakhla, this is actually in regards to Maryam alayhi salam, when Maryam alayhi salam was going to give birth to Isa alayhi salam. So she was in a situation, she was pregnant, and she was alone, and no one else was with her, and an inspiration came to her, Huzzi ilayki bijid in-nakhla, that she's pregnant, but she's been commanded to push the date palm trunk, right, which kind of is giving her emphasizing to her the importance of this, because she might be thinking to herself, I'm pregnant, I'm giving birth, why would I need to shake a date palm? It doesn't make sense to me. وَهُزِّ إِلَيْكِ بِجِدٍ, and when she shook it, then what happens is Allah made fresh dates fall down, and this helped to ease her pain as well. Yeah, so the bi over here, bi, it gives the extra meaning as well, which we look in the ayats and we find out what the extra meaning is. Anyway, this is basically the ba of takid. So now we've done all of them now. All of these are done now. And like I said, these are things that you need to study carefully when you're translating. Otherwise, lots of translations can occur. Okay, so if we just open anywhere now we can look at any ba and we should be able to figure out what type of ba this is. So for instance, like, I already see one over here, right? So, actually, I thought I saw over here. وَمَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرُهُمْ بِاللَّهِ مَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرُهُمْ بِاللَّهِ. Right, so billahi ba. And most of them do not believe in billahi, with Allah, in Allah. Like we translate in English. So you got a ba over here. Alright. لَقَدْ الله الذي رفع بغير عمد. So الله الذي رفع السماوات, Allah is the one who has raised the skies بغير عمد, without any support, any supports that you see. So بغير عمد. So what would this be then? So would this be takid, emphasis? No. Would this be isti'la? No. Isti'ana, maybe translation, maybe with the support, without the support. Yeah. Okay, an, no. Sabab, is it cause? Because, no. Ta'diya, no. Tab'id, ba'd, no. Qasam, no. Musahaba, iwad, badal, no. It looks like it's going to be considered to be ilsaq. Yeah, ilsaq. Maybe isti'ana, ilsaq bi'ah. وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى يدبر الأمر ويفصل الآيات لعلكم بلقاء ربكم توقن. So توقنون بلقاء ربكم. Again, ilsaq over here. Okay, so ilsaq. وهو الذي مد الأرض وجعل فيها رواسي وأنهارا ومن كل الثمرات جعل فيها زوجين اثنين يغشي الليل النهار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. وفي الأرض قطع متجاورات وجنات من أعناب وزرع ونخيل وصنوان وغير صنوان يسقى بماء واحد. يسقى, it could be ilsaq. Yeah, it's irrigated with, meaning with, and it could also be يسقى بسبب ماء واحد. Yeah, يسقى بسبب, due to, yeah, one type of water. Maybe actually no, you wouldn't be able to use بسبب. Okay, so ilsaq seems to be the one over here. نفضل بعضها على بعض في الأكل إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون وإن تعجب فعجب قولهم أإذا كنا ترابا أإنا لفي خلق جديد أولئك الذين كفروا بربهم إلصاقا أولئك الأغلال في أعناقهم وأولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون ويستعجلونك بالسيئة. Okay, so again, so this is how you're going to do it. You're going to have this in front of you and you're going to try different ones and see which one would make sense over here. That's the best way to kind of learn it, I think. يستعجلونك بالسيئة. And if you translate it like that, then it means they are hastening you with sayyi'ah, with evil acts. قبل الحسنة, yeah, before hasana. So in other words, they're hastening you to bring adhab, and they're doing it with committing crimes. Yeah, so that could be ilsaq. Could it be takid? No. Isti'la? No. Isti'ana? باستعانة السيئة, maybe. عن سيئة. سبب يستعجلونك بسبب السيئة, maybe that they are hastening the adhab due to, right? تعدية, no. تبعيث with bits, بالسيئة ببعض السيئة, maybe. قسم مصاحبة, يستعجلونك مصاحب السيئة. عوض, بدل, ظرف. Okay, so that's how we can kind of go through it, and you can see then how it applies. And then you look at the translation, and if you actually look at an English translation of these, you can actually see what, if they've gone off, if they've gone far off the correct meaning. So anyway, Jazakumullah khair. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Inshallah, next time. So we finished all the bars now, right? All the bars are done. The next one now we're going to start after this is going to be min. Right, that's next session, inshallah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys are not familiar with this channel, this is a channel. My name, obviously, Liaquat Zaman, and I make videos. I put them up, and the videos are there for you guys to be able to learn Arabic language as best as possible. And you know, I make a video nearly almost every single day, and they focus around trying to make the Arabic language and the other sciences as easy as possible and as accessible as possible to everyone around the world. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps my channel a lot, and I really appreciate all the love that you show this channel, and the comments, you know, whatever comment you guys want to write in the comments, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair, and take care, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair for watching this video. I hope to see all of you guys. If you guys are interested, please leave us feedback, get in contact with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair, guys, for all of your support. Without your support, I wouldn't have been able to produce the videos that I've put up on my YouTube channel. And there is so much more that I really want to do. And without the support of you guys who are patrons, generously supporting this channel, I've been able to get myself a camera, which, as you guys can see, the quality of this camera, mic system, software. I've been able to hire an editor. So what do I want to do? I want to make lots and lots and lots of more videos for beginners, for intermediate, advanced, in the subjects like Arabic and fiqh and hadith and tafsir and aqidah and all those other things as well. And for this to happen, again, this channel needs support. So if you guys want to become patrons and support this channel, then check out the link below. Also, if you do become patrons, you'll have access to videos that I don't put up on my normal YouTube channel. So check that out, inshallah. And there's most other perks as well that you guys can benefit from. And if you want to access this channel through social media, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, Facebook page, and other things as well that you can visit. So Jazakumullah khair again, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.